while I'm thinking about it. So we are recording. Good evening, everybody, and welcome. And so continuing on with our discussion of each one's businesses tonight. You ready to go, Tim? Hello?
Yes.
Yes.
Can you
All right.
guys hear me okay?
Yes.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay.
Take it away. The floor, the stage is yours. Actually, before I do that, let me throw in one thing. And it might remind me at the end too, because maybe some more people will come on. For any of you who are in MLSP, and or even if you're not and you're interested, MLSP's webinar last night was on this, how to do this profitable funnel where you go to, your funnel takes people to two different things and blah, blah, blah. If any of you would like for us to do a private training on that, I'm happy to do it. I understand how all that works. That webinar was really hard to follow last night.
It was.
So, whew, wow.
I did want to ask you, what do you think about his consulting page, adding that in? His consultation page.
Oh, I think it's a great idea.
Yeah, so, I thought it was too.
So let's come back to that, and I'm willing to do a training on how to put that funnel together if people need it, because it was pretty tough to follow. So, all right. Having said that, I just wanted to put that in before I forgot it. So, Tim, take it away. Tim, can you hear me?
Okay. Hi, everybody. My name is Tim Myers. Yeah, I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Yep.
Everybody hear me? Give me a thumbs up.
Yeah.
I'm from New Mexico. I like to go by TJ. My name is actually Timothy John, so I go by TJ. Originally from Minnesota. I got my outline filled in. So your first one, who are you? I'm a disabled veteran and a grandfather to 5 grandchildren with a 6th one on the way, and they're all multicultural, meaning I have 2 granddaughters that are Hispanic and white, 2 grandsons that are black, Cuban, and white. And my youngest son has a ginger baby with another one on the way. I'm hoping for a ginger girl. My big dream.
All right.
Oh, wait, there's 2 who are you, isn't it?
What is a ginger baby? Am I the only person who doesn't know?
I don't know. No idea.
Huh?
I want to know that too. What is a ginger baby?
A redhead.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
A redhead. A redheaded baby.
Okay.
Pelo rojo.
I have never heard that term before in my life. Never, ever, ever. Okay. All right. Carry on.
Okay, my second part to who am I is I'm a baby boomer, probably the last year of them, 1964, who's within 5 years of retirement. And my big dream is to be able to make money enough in retirement to work from wherever I want, or maybe even retire early, because it's getting harder and harder to get to work every day. Because I am a disabled vet, 8 years in the Navy, had to leave on a medical discharge due to rheumatoid arthritis, and it's gotten pretty bad. My journey kind of started on 2016 when I was having a bad time at my job, and I said, there's got to be ways to make money online. So I started researching it, and I did sign up for a few things. I'm not going to name names, but I've been affiliate marketing, internet marketing, web pages. I got taken for a few rides. I never made any money. I made a little bit of money, probably maybe a little over $100 since 2016. Then I took like a year and did network marketing, but they wanted it all belly to belly, and they didn't want me to use the internet. And I just, I thought that's stupid. And then I originally had been exposed to MLSP between 2016 and 2017. But I felt I was too overwhelmed by it at the time, so I didn't sign up. And for some reason, Christmas Eve, I don't know if it's I call them God moments, or just I got this email, and I looked into it again. I said, I'm at a place where I could actually get into that again. I decided to start over and do what they say, step by step by step, and build, and that's what I've been doing. since Christmas Eve, so I'm a newbie. So what do I love to do? I love to teach. You know, I teach martial arts. I have been for probably 13 years continuous. I've been in the martial arts, in this style particularly, for 20 years straight without any pause. I don't charge. I believe it just helps me keep my skills good. And I teach local kids because nobody in my county could afford to pay me anyway. So I do it for the next generation. I teach my granddaughters and stuff like that. Says where you are today, I'm still a full-time employee, but I'm doing my side hustle here. I am an MLSP, and then I have an MLM, which is my primary. I'm kind of using MLSP, all that training into my primary with the affiliate side of MLSP. And then I've loved it so far, but I am trying to just go slow. I want to, what keeps me awake at night is whether I did enough during the day. Sometimes I get up in the middle of the night and come and do some more work. Kind of a night owl. I've had my biggest success is getting leads at night, especially on Friday night into Saturday. But, you know, that's when you get the international market. I get people from all over the world, kind of fun, from Cyprus. It was really interesting. I mean, she didn't sign up, but it was a cool connection. What I don't do enough is probably follow up. I got to get out of the fear of that telephone call thing because I hate telemarketers and I know what I like to do to them. So I have been able to conquer that and actually call people on the phone. But like I have in my notes here, how can I change that? Just do it. Okay, 2 people I admire. I put Jim Rohn and Ron Popeil. Y'all remember Ronco? I grew up with Ronco, you know, all his toys, all those dangerous toys he used to make and all those gadgets. He used to buy my parents the record cleaner every other year. Thought the guy was a genius. He'd come up with anything and sell it to anybody. Okay, my daily operation is first thing I do in the morning, though, is I listen to the morning wake-up call in MLSP to get a little motivation stuff because what I'm doing in my job enables me to listen to my phone, music, headphones, and nobody bothers me. So I got kind of the perfect setup because they don't check on me and say, what are you doing? You know, so I can listen to that and I'll listen to training webinars, YouTube. I don't read stuff on there because I can't do that, but I listen to a lot of stuff, audio books. In the last year, I've probably listened to about 10 audio books, you know, Napoleon Hill, Kiyosaki, Carnegie. They had a really bad reader for that one, by the way. She was I couldn't understand them very well. For content and stuff, you know, I like to do it on the fly. I don't like to plan out. After listening to my morning thing, I kind of like go through my day, but if something just appeals to me or something, I might, you know, sneak off to the bathroom and make some content, write a post. My primary market is Facebook, or my primary platform, because I've been on Facebook for a long time, probably since when it first came out. And I also got Twitter account, YouTube channel, and I've had those. And recently I bought some training from some people that for Instagram, and I'm building on there because I'm kind of tired of Facebook, how it just kind of choked you off with who sees your post. And I have 2,100 friends, but 5 people will see a post at a time. And I do have a business page, kind of a fan page for my karate, and another business page that I really haven't done anything with because it was with my network marketing before. And I'll throw some stuff in there if I go on any cool day trips and stuff like that. So that's my marketing method stuff, I guess. Self-development. What books have I read recently? I read this one here, since I have arthritis. It's called Reversing Inflammation. It's by Dr. Don Colbert, MD. Anybody's interested or suffers from that. And the other one I'm still reading. You might have seen it online, the advertisement, but Key Person of Influence. It's pretty interesting so far. Goes along with a lot of attraction marketing principles and stuff like that.
What was the name, Tim?
Okay, it says holding me back. So what's Key Person of Influence? I got it online. It's a free, you pay the shipping, and it's one of those freebies. Not really a freebie because he tries to upsell you on his training, but I think I paid $6 something for shipping. It's not that bad.
Who's the author?
It's good so far though. I'm just Kevin Harrington and Daniel Priestley. So
Oh, okay. Kevin Harrington from the Shark Tank. So he's a pretty powerful guy.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, he's pretty
He's
credible.
got some pretty cool concepts so far. I'll turn my volume up a bit. Okay, holding me back, I think, is just like I said, it's that folder, and I got it set up to the minute they opt in, they start getting my emails. I think I got it set up right. I mean, my wife was getting them because she was on the list somehow, and I told her quit answering because I think somebody's joining my thing, and then it's you. So I told her to stop answering my emails. One thing cool about that I admire myself, I guess I'd say, is my compassion. I'm a very compassionate animal lover. I like people, even though I'm kind of shy and standoffish. But once you get to know me, people think I'm pretty funny and crazy. So that's my outline. I don't know what we do from there. Like I said, my main market is Facebook, but I feel like they're choking me, so I'm branching into Instagram, following the training I'm doing and just building. I think I went from like 6 to 250 though in about 2 weeks. And I did notice though that you drop off some, I think, because the people that have automated friend and follow. Because now I'm back up to 250 again today. I was down to 230 2 days ago. But I'm trying to be consistent on Instagram, and I still play with Facebook because, like I said, I got a business page. I get most of my leads through Facebook, though, surprisingly. Like I said, late Friday nights, I post in a lot of groups. I took some tips from Aaron Parker, and it worked, and it was so fun. And then it dried up. Like I had 30 leads in February, and I got 1 in March. So I guess the honeymoon is over. And I also want to put more on my YouTube channel. I've got some martial arts videos in there, but I want to turn it into a martial arts or training for arthritics, because I have RA, and I want to market to baby boomers close to retirement with arthritis, with rheumatoid arthritis. And I've been following the arthritis groups that I've been engaging and posting. I got one prospect who asked about my primary business. And I guess we can say what that is. I mean, I'm not pitching up like it's a CBD, and I do use it, and it helps me a lot. So I'm trying to get the word out about that. And I was thinking I want to do some specific exercise videos, because I use a TRX, which is a strap system, which is it works the core. It's way better than weights and all that for arthritis, because if you're not feeling good, you can adjust the way you stand to not put pressure on certain joints. I mean, I basically got it because my knees were starting to get so bad and I couldn't do free weights no more. And it actually improved my knees to the point where I saved them for another 10 years. And now they're bad again, but then CBD, I started using CBD like 3 years ago, and that fixed my knees for me again. So I believe in CBD products and stuff like that. I think I could use videos to, reach my market and get them talking to me. That's my whole goal right now, I think. It's just getting people to talk to. Not even pushing business or nothing like that. I just want, I'll throw curiosity posts or comments to get people to engage. And it was really cool today because this morning I didn't feel too good about things because I had a really weird dream. Because like you said, that webinar, that first question that Brian Fennell took on was my question. And to me, I didn't feel like he really answered it. I mean, he kind of went round and around and around. And then I had a weird dream about MLSP. So I woke up not feeling good about business until I listened to my call. And then I got, what? I didn't catch that.
No, go ahead.
Guys,
keep
froze
going.
up. Can you hear me?
Going. Yeah, keep going. Are you there? I think your visual's been, can you hear me? Your visual's been actually froze for a while, I think.
Yeah, we did. I didn't hear the last question.
No, I just said go ahead. But I was trying to ask what was the question that Brian answered around. I don't remember what the first question was, but maybe not relevant right now.
I put where do you put the funnel, because I thought you have to have your own website or a page, like a business page, to put it in where it lives. Because that's when I used to do just straight up web page marketing. That's what we did. We had a page and our offers lived in that page. So I thought, and that's where you put your capture pages. So I thought, and to me, I felt like he just, slammed my question, and I never got an answer until later on. Somebody actually kind of answered my question. And like I did message you about funnels, I did go and was looking at their other training where they go a little slower. They just go so fast on that webinar that I couldn't keep up. So I did go and I was doing the training last night, and I've got my Aweber hooked up to it. That's about as far as I got. So that's kind of what I'm doing. Well, I know you guys are talking a lot about books, writing books. I actually started writing a book that it's in my Word. It's not, because I looked up on Amazon, working for Amazon, I want to self-publish a book. I do get a title. It's basically my personal struggles and triumphs over rheumatoid arthritis, because I've been fighting it for 28 years, and I think I got a pretty good handle on it, and I know how to deal with it. And I wanted to put that to paper, my story, because it put me out of the military. I was going to go career. I wanted to be a cop. I couldn't be a cop because of it. I was lucky I even found a wife that could deal with it. I mean, without the wife, I probably wouldn't have made it this far. You guys can hear me good? Okay?
Yeah. Yep, I'm hearing okay. Wait, am I muted? No.
Okay.
I think we're all hearing okay. Your video is frozen a lot. The audio breaks up a little bit.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, it says I have an unstable internet. I've been having issues with it.
I have one of those too, occasionally. Okay, good.
That's my spiel.
Well, it sounds like you're doing a whole lot of things right. You're getting leads. I like the fact that you use the Aaron Parker technique and it actually worked for you. And that's pretty huge. Cynthia, you've remember everybody's muted. So Cynthia, you've tried to do that and didn't have much success with it, right?
I had a little success.
Okay.
I mean, I had some, but I haven't gotten back to it.
Okay. So consistency helps.
Yeah,
But,
I'm not consistent. That's
okay.
my big thing.
Okay. but I mean, there's a validation there, and that is that Facebook is still viable and posting in groups still works, but it takes consistency, time, and effort, and it takes follow-up. So one of the things that I can suggest, Tim, and this is really for everybody too. I mean, we all struggle with this idea of getting on the phone and not wanting to be a telemarketer. So it's sort of really important.
Yes.
It's sort of really important as we move through this space that we have friend conversations, so you don't come across as a telemarketer if you've been talking to somebody, for example, in Messenger or on Facebook, and if you've had a couple of posts and the comments gone back and forth, and then you can say, hey, listen, I'm sort of the old-fashioned type. I like to jump on the phone. Can we have a chat? And when you get on the phone, don't jump into business right away. Don't come across like a telemarketer. Does that make sense?
Yes. I do a lot of talking back and forth online through Messenger.
So what is your job you do
I've
right
been making
now?
a lot of reconnections with people I went to high school.
Well,
I am a paralegal for the district attorney in Albuquerque.
Oh, you are a paralegal. Awesome. Well, I know why you don't want to keep that job.
Yes.
I know why you want to retire. That's a busy, stressful
Yes.
job.
Well, it's a state employee. Oh, yes.
So where do you see yourself in 5 years? Retired? Is the primary? So the primary product really is helping people with. That's the primary goal is really helping people with rheumatoid arthritis to survive, thrive, and retire and have a happy, active life. And that has a lot of moving parts. One of the moving parts is one of the moving parts is the martial arts. Have you considered? I mean, as you look forward into expanding that, have you considered rolling some yoga into the role? Maybe even finding a partner who wants to teach yoga, because that's a very powerful way to help people that have RA and et cetera and who are aging. I'm just a thought, because I struggle.
Oh, yes, I've thought of that because. Yeah, me and my wife actually used to teach women's fitness. My wife did on Saturdays, and a lot of yoga-based stuff. And Tai Chi, like I teach my forms more like a Tai Chi in slow motion. Because people with RA can't go out here and fight. Because I've been a competitive fighter for, I retired like 4 years ago, but I fought for 14 years. And that's not a good thing to do with RA. The doctor would say, I've lost my front teeth and I've had concussions, broken nose, broken toes, and so yeah, they don't really need to do that. But I think the movement itself that I teach it's like Tai Chi. It helps all your joints, as long as we're not breaking boards and stuff. But that's the way I want to teach it, is more of a Tai Chi, and and throw some yoga in there and just different things that I've played with over the last 28 years since I've had it.
Yeah, I happen to love Tai Chi. So I have a little Tai Chi routine that I go out and I do every morning. I go stand on my deck and do Tai Chi every morning while the coffee's making itself. That's part of my morning wake-up routine. I've never gotten very advanced.
Yes, I tried to do that, but I'm.
Pardon me?
I tried that. But I'm not a morning person. I'm really cranky in the morning, so.
Okay. Well, it sounds like you're making progress. What did somebody say?
I have a question.
Go ahead. Jump in.
Have you explored the role, and I'm just asking, I'm not saying you should, but the role that nutrition plays with arthritis? I know it's not going to cure it, but is that part of what you do?
Oh, yes, I am. Yes, I have. That's what this book, Reversing Inflammation, is all about, and it's just hard for me because I love pizza, hot dogs,
Oh boy.
fast food. I'm just really bad on
How hard then? You're
healthy.
right.
But this recommends, yeah,
Okay.
this
Now we know
recommends
the problem.
Mediterranean diet.
I
Yeah.
know you don't want plant-based eating, but that's one of the best ways to get rid of inflammation. There is.
Yeah, you need to beat me over the head too, Shirley.
Yes.
Because
Huh?
you need to beat me over the head too, because I
Yeah,
have definitely having
It's
it.
been proven it.
Yeah.
It works.
Yeah.
But everybody can't do it or doesn't want to do it.
Well, I mean, from my own personal viewpoint, I've made a lot of changes in the
Yes,
last couple
my
of years,
son.
but still not enough. I'm sorry, I interrupted you, Tim.
I said my younger son and his wife are vegan,
Me too.
and they'll invite us to dinner, and I joke they're going to cook real food. Yeah. Well, I'm not
Oh, yeah.
into those bean burgers, so. Or the jackfruit. You ever had jackfruit?
I don't know. I'm not a big
Tastes
jackfruit
like
fan.
It's kind of weird. He gave it to us out of a can,
Yeah, you're right.
so I don't think I could be vegan. Yeah,
Is jackfruit
I'm a predator. I eat meat.
Is jackfruit the fruit that comes from the from Asia that sort of has this funny smell?
I think it does come from Asia. I don't buy
Yes.
it. I don't know.
I think I've had it. Yeah.
I make good vegan food though. Good stuff.
Well,
I do eat a lot. I do eat a lot of vegan. I eat quinoa.
you
I
eat what?
try to eat vegetables, but it's hard for me because I'm on warfarin. I eat quinoa and asparagus. Excuse me, asparagus. It's just hard. It's hard for me because I'm on warfarin, and I got to be careful what type of green vegetables I eat.
Vitamin K.
So I'm in a rock and hard place. My diet affects that too. So
I'm in the same place.
I shouldn't be drinking this either. This is probably my biggest vice right here is caffeine. It's terrible for arthritis.
Yeah.
But I can't do it. I've been hooked since I was a kid.
Okay.
Any other questions?
Well, we all have our vices. We all have our vices. How do you feel about?
Hot dogs and Mountain Dew.
Well, the problem with the Mountain Dew is also the sugar content. I mean, it's
Full
just
of sugar.
whoo, doggy.
Yeah.
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 So how are you feeling about your business, Tim? Is it progressing along as well as you'd like it to? And what can we do to help you? Is there anything that you got any questions or anything that we can help you with, or are we good? It sounds like you're doing a pretty good job.
I think it's coming along. Sometimes I get mad that, people aren't signing up and all that. And I'm trying to, low and slow. I put a post this morning, about the turtle and the hare, low and slow something, and learn as I go. And I just have one of these days, it's just going to pop. And I kind of sometimes want it, because before I used to spam the crap out of everybody, and I was in an app business for a couple of years. And if you look at my messenger, all those old play with me messages I sent to everybody I know are still on there. And then people quit talking to me, and they'd see it was me, and they'd, oh God, he's gonna pitch. Now when I check, hey, how you doing? And I start talking to them, I can tell they're freaked out. My uncle called me today and wants to get in my business because he's been watching me online.
That's the way it works.
He wants to get in the business with me.
That's the way it works.
It's just low and slow. Yeah.
It takes time and patience.
Because I've only been doing. Yes, I've only got 2 or 3 months. and my goal is, I got 5 years until I retire. Hopefully by my retirement, it'll be profitable. It'll be replace my income, because I don't know if I'm going to have anything to retire on. I don't get a raise, but once every decade, if I'm lucky.
Your Social Security?
I'm at 19 years and I get paid. No, I don't get that. I get disability from the military.
Okay. All right.
From the VA, actually.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't want to mess with Social Security. They said I got to quit.
Yeah.
And I guess I have bills to pay still.
Sure. Okay, so can you rephrase
I think
that?
I think it's going good.
Can you rephrase the 5-year goal without the word hopefully in that phrase?
Oh, okay. In 5 years, my business is going to replace what I was making for the state.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Now post that on your bathroom mirror and look at it every morning when you shave and say it to yourself. Oh, you don't shave.
I don't shave, but I'll do.
Well, brush your teeth. Brush your teeth. No, I mean, look, I'm serious. I don't mean to nitpick, but I do. The languaging is so incredibly important. When you say the word hopefully, everybody, when you say hopefully about something, or I'm going to try, your brain says, we don't have to do that. He's not too serious about it. You've got to make your brain believe that it's real and it's going to happen and you're doing it, and that's it. That languaging is so important when we talk to ourselves.
Yes. Oh, yes. When I teach my kids in karate, one of the signs I have made in my dojo, because I have my own dojo right outside here, is TRY is not a word, and there's a big X through it. Because they say, I'll try. I say, no, you will not try. You will practice and get better and better every day. And this group I have right now, they couldn't do a push-up 2 months ago. And now they're knocking out 20 sit-ups. I love to see that.
Yeah.
And I know I got to concentrate, make sure I don't talk to myself that way too.
Right. Yeah. So awesome. It sounds like you're doing a great job, Tim. I really like what you're doing. And I'd like to follow and learn a little bit more about what you're doing too, because I'm dealing with arthritis issues, and
I would like to know more too.
I'm quite a bit older than you, so I've got about 20 years on you. So I'm still going. I'm running a water ski trip in a couple of weeks, so I'm still getting everything done. But I'll tell you, it's getting increasingly difficult. Yeah. But I have no intentions of slowing down. Yes, Cynthia.
I would like to know more too, because I have a little arthritis starting.
Yeah.
Like in my fingers.
Oh yeah. They can be ugly. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, they've been in my thumb. It's been in my thumbs for quite a while. When I snow ski is when I really feel it in my thumbs. But just got to take another pill.
But if you can still do all that though. I had to give up all that skiing stuff and everything.
Yeah, I'm still doing it.
Well, I didn't have to, but it's Do you snowboard?
No, I ski. I've tried snowboarding. I've spent 3 days laying on the snow attached to my snowboard, and I went back and put my skis on. Because I've been skiing for over 50 years. I can ski anywhere, anything, anytime.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. I tried snowboarding years ago with my sons, and after the day we came back so beat up, I told my wife I'd rather do 5 rounds with this guy in karate who knocked my teeth out than try snowboarding again.
I always liken snowboarding to going in the ring with Hulk Hogan, just letting him body slam you a few times. So, okay. Are we boring anybody?
Oh, yes. And you always fall on your face.
Okay. Does anybody else have anything they'd like to add tonight or contribute? Or
I think
anybody have anything to say?
So are you working on your book now, Tim, or is it done? Or
I did. I told myself that I need to maybe write some more. If I look at what I've written, it gets my mind going because it's basically a biographical memory of me dealing. Because my mother had RA and actually died at 59. So I grew up with it, watching her get worse and worse and worse and worse. So my story is starting back then, going all the way up to now. And it's all firsthand account. So I think I have 3 pages down in my computer, and I was thinking of, looking at it and writing some more. I don't know. I wanted it maybe be an ebook, but I think it's going to be too big for something like that because I have a lot to say about it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Well,
So I thought of maybe if I could make what I got and put in. Yes.
What it could be, if it's too big, if you think it's too big to be just an ebook, there could possibly be 2 books: the short version and the real version. The real version can be out on Kindle and on Amazon. I think you ought to think about. If I were you, I would suggest maybe putting a mark on a calendar that says this is the day my book's going to be finished, and then start working back from there and put the plan out, because that's going to bring you a lot of credibility in the marketplace too. I mean, put a mark 6 months out, 9 months out, 3 months out, whatever you're comfortable with. But because until you commit to getting it done, it's going to remain a few pages. But if you make a commitment to yourself, and you've got to ask yourself whether it's important enough for you to make a commitment or not, but it sounds to me like it is. The other thing, from a personal viewpoint, are you familiar with the work of Bruce Lipton or Dr. Joe Dispenza?
Dr. Joe, I actually follow him on, I think, Facebook and Instagram, and I've seen some of his stuff online, but the other guy, no.
Bruce Lipton. Bruce Lipton is the author of The Biology of Belief. And both of those guys, I mean, they will tell you that these things are not hereditary. They're environmentally driven. And there's a lot of things. And the reason I'm bringing that up is you mentioned your mother had RA, so you may be thinking, well, she had it, I had it, because it's in our genes. They'll tell you it isn't. But that may change your thinking about some of the things that you do. Like, I mean to pick on you, but that might change your thinking a little bit about the number of, was it Mountain Dews?
The Mountain Dew?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I actually
I'm sorry, I don't mean to pick on you, but
came across an article yesterday, a blog that was, that's okay. I came across a blog the other day where it was a woman saying that, yes, it's all gut health, basically.
Yeah.
And then she can, through her whatever, it was awful. But she said, in 21 days she could cure arthritis. But, I don't want to pay for nothing. But it did pique my interest. And I have seen a lot of that. Yeah. It's really hard, though, when you love pizza and, bratwurst. And,
well, if you argue for your limitations, you get to keep them. I'm not going to say anything more, Tim.
Yeah.
You're the one that has to put up with the pain.
Okay.
I love it.
That's true.
Because I also
I got my CBD for that.
Yeah. I can also relate in some real way, because every Friday I have pizza. It's just like I'm not pure. I'm not pure.
I can relate to that too.
Yeah. So
you can make healthy pizza.
Huh?
Make healthy pizza.
Can you make healthy pepperoni?
No, I don't put pepperoni.
I don't do pepperoni. You can make healthy
Canadian bacon?
No Canadian bacon either. No pork products on the pizza when I do.
Make healthy vegetarian pizza. Let's put it that way.
Yeah. All right, ladies and gentlemen. I don't mean to interrupt. We can keep talking as long as you want. I'm okay. And Cynthia's going to go on Tuesday. She wants to do her part. Okay. And I will toss it out once again, because I'm remembering it right now. If anybody wants wants us to get together and do a special training on funnelizer and how to build these funnels, I'd be happy to do that. When's going to be a good time is going to be the challenge. So does anybody have any suggestions when it would work for you? And I'll tell you what, if for those of you who are interested in a funnelizer training, message me into the group. Let's just start a thread in the group and, tell me what time, what days and times might work for you. And let me see if I can find a time and place that works for all of us or most of us.
I mean, a time outside of this group?
Yeah.
Oh.
Or we could do it as part of this group. We could do it like next Thursday. If Cynthia's going to go on Tuesday, we could do it on Thursday.
Works for me.
Works for me.
All right, done. We'll do it next Thursday. We'll do a funnelizer training then.
Works for me.
Okay. Okie doke. Well, and the people that aren't here don't get to vote. Oops.
Len,
From Tim.
Len,
Yes.
I
you're
wanted
going
to share
to do the funnelizer not through MLSP?
Pardon me?
You will do that not through MLSP?
There is no such thing as funnelizer not through MLSP. Doesn't exist.
So you're doing a class on MLSP?
On the how to build funnels with the MLSP funnelizer. Yes.
Okay, because he was talking about funnels that you don't need to do them through.
Well, there are other sources. There's ClickFunnels. There are several other sources. I promise you they'll all cost you more than MLSP costs. I've looked at the prices. Kajabi,
Yeah, I did MLS.
they're expensive. ClickFunnels, expensive. And I was doing some comparisons in the last few days of looking at some of the different options that are out there, and yeah. So ClickFunnels is the lowest version is more than $150 a month. You can have your MLSP funnelizer at the lowest version of MLSP at $50 a month. You can have funnelizer. You can only have 5 funnels. There's a limitation, but it's really hard to beat that price anywhere in the marketplace for what it is. But I'll see if I can find. I'm looking around.
Okay, good night.
All right, everybody. Have a good one.
Good night, everyone.
Hey, Len. Hey, Len.
Yo.
Len,
Yes. Yes.
what's the name of the guy who wrote Biology of Belief? Biology of Belief. What was the author's name?
Bruce Lipton.
He has
Like-
a lot of YouTubes too.
Like the T?
Yes.
Like the T, yeah, Lipton. Bruce Lipton.
Is it like the T?
Yes. And yes, he also,
Okay.
the Biology of Belief is a full-length YouTube video as well.
Okay.
Good night.
Good night,
All
everybody.
right, France. Take
Thank
care.
you.
Bye.
All right. Okay, everybody. All righty. Good night, Cynthia.
Thank you.
Good
Good night,
night.
Tim. Great job, Tim. Thanks. I'll have the replay up in a bit later. Bye.